guys, my name is Dan. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So good to have you here. And today, for this vlog, we will be focusing on one book and one book only, and that is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. So, When the Moon Hatched is actually super popular. You guys probably all know that. And I've actually never read it. With the second book already out, I obviously am getting major FOMO, and I just really want to read the second book and just get into this world. I'm taking you guys along with me, which I'm so excited to do. So this whole video is just dedicated to me reading When the Moon Hatched, and I will literally show you all my emotions going through this book and much more. So this book is actually a thick one. I think it is about, let's see, I think it's about 679, no, 600, almost 700 pages. Yeah, it's 690, so roughly 700 pages, which honestly, challenge accepted. I am ready for this book. So basically, this is, I think it's romantasy, but honestly, it does not strike me as romantasy. I feel like it's very fantasy heavy, which I love books that are super fantasy heavy. I'm actually straying away from my romantasy era, which is low-key kind of insane. But I think my reading tastes are just evolving, and I think I'm just gravitating more to like epic fantasies and stuff like that. So I just want to focus on that. But I really want to read this book. There's a couple fantasy, like romantasy fantasies that I would love to get to, and this is definitely one of them. This is a little bit daunting. Oh my god, look at this map. This map is so stunning. This is a little bit daunting just because there is a glossary. I think the glossary is literally like so long, and I think that's why a lot of people stray away from it. I think this is how much the glossary, this is how many pages the glossary is. And then it starts. So it's a little daunting. I never had a glossary in the beginning of a book, so this should be interesting. But a lot of people said you should read the glossary first before diving into this book, just because the glossary kind of gives you a background on what's going on. So then if you're confused, you're not like, what the heck was that again? So I think this book also comes on Kindle Unlimited. I might read it on my Kindle a little bit just because I would like to go in the pool today because it is so freaking hot here where I'm from. Literally so hot. Like today, the sun is blazing, not even a hint of wind. It's been hot with wind recently, but that literally feels like a hair blower. So I think I would like to jump into the pool. I would like to get slightly tanned, but I doubt it. But we're trying here. You guys are probably like, but Dan, what is this book about? So I'm actually gonna read you the blurb. It says, as an assassin for the rebellion group Fear Du Ath, Ree's job is to complete orders and never get caught. When a rival bounty hunter turns her world upside down, blood spills, hearts break, and Reeve finds herself imprisoned by the Guild of Nobles, a group of powerful fae who turn her into a political statement. Crushed by the loss of his great love, Can Vagor took the head of a king and donned his melted crown. Now on a tireless quest to quell the never-ebbing ache in his chest, a clue lures him into the capital's high-security prison where he stumbles upon the imprisoned Rave. Echoes of the past race between them. There's more to their story than meets the eye, but some truths are too poisonous to swallow. This actually sounds so good, and I'm so excited. I just can't wait. Hey guys, so I just checked my Kindle to see if When the Moon Hatched is indeed on Kindle Unlimited. I think it was before, but I checked again and it's not on there anymore. And I cannot bring myself to pay $12 just to have the Kindle version. So I think I am just gonna sacrifice this book. I know this sounds terrible, but I think I'm just gonna like bring it by the pool and yeah, just read it like that. I feel really bad because the Kindle I feel safer bringing near the pool, but since it's not on Kindle Unlimited, I again can't justify spending $12 on a book that I have physically, if that makes sense. So okay, so if you guys hear like wind through the microphone, it's because I'm outside. I'm still in the pool. I actually read the glossary of When the Moon Hatched. It's a lot to take in, but I'm actually really excited. I didn't know that a glossary would be so important for fantasy books, but honestly, I really appreciate that it's in the front rather than in the back, because I feel like if the glossary is in the back, I tend to forget that there's even a glossary. But putting it in the front kind of like forces you to read the glossary, which honestly I really liked. A lot of people skipped over the glossary, but I hear that you need to read the glossary in order to continue this book. That's just what I heard. You know what? I'm doing what the sources say. So I'm actually going to take a break really quick. I want to swim a couple more laps and then probably get out. Before I actually start the actual book, I kind of need to ingest what I just read in the glossary. There's a lot of things to follow for sure. But I'm quite excited. I'm just so excited. This gives me like epic fantasy vibes for sure. So, yeah, I will swim and then we'll continue reading some more. Can I just say that her writing is exquisite? It is like so elegant. I love it so much. Okay, so I reached to chapter 2 and I'm really intrigued about the book. I had to flip one time to the glossary. I might be flipping a lot to the glossary. It's a lot to take in, but I'm so ready to continue this book. I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna go get some dinner, and then after dinner we're gonna continue reading this because I'm excited. Hey guys, so quick little update on When the Moon Hatched. I'm actually about, I think like 7% in, but I am definitely hooked on the story. It's just, last night I was actually editing my TBR slash July wrap up video that's going up tomorrow, or for you guys, I think it should be already up by the time this video is posted. But so far for When the Moon Hatched, I'm actually very, very hooked on it. I'm very interested in it. It actually makes me really excited. I so far really love our female main character. She's badass. So I'm gonna read a little bit more probably this evening. I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely gonna be continuing it. It is a hefty book. It is massive. It's like almost 700 pages. But I kind of want to take my time with it and just kind of like digest the story because this is very beloved by a lot of people and I just want to enjoy it to the fullest. But so far, it's definitely a book I'm going to be continuing on. So I will update you guys if I've read any more of the book. Hey guys, so I haven't updated in a while. I feel so bad. I just came out of the shower, hence my hair is like wrapped up. I feel so bad. Just this weekend has just been really, really hectic. It's Sunday today. I barely got any reading done. I got a little bit. I'm 21% into When the Moon Hatched, and I gotta say, I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, I'm very invested in the story. I'm very invested in her character. She's just so badass. It's so interesting. The whole world building is really, really elaborate and intricate, and just the way Sarah A. Parker, the way she writes is exquisite. Like it is amazing. Yeah, so I'm kind of lagging behind on the book. I'm on page, I think, like 150 something, which is pretty good. I know if I sit down and binge this book, I will have it done, but obviously, I have other responsibilities to take care of. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I really like it. And that's it so far for the update. Nothing new. Just oh, actually, I did see the new Spider-Man movie. I think last night. It was so good. I loved it so much. It was such a fun and interesting Spider-Man movie. I really liked it. It was really long. I was getting really tired towards the end. We got out of the theater like at like 11:30 and I was like, okay. But it was good. It was good. I definitely recommend if you guys are Marvel fans or Spider-Man fans. It was such a good movie. But other than that, that's all the updates I have for Hey guys, so I read a little bit more on When the Moon Hatched. I'm sorry, I'm kind of lagging it. I made it to page 200. I'm actually really enjoying it, but I'm a little confused on what's going on. It is slightly slow, but it does give me Throne of Glass vibes, so I'm so here for it. I have not had the chance to like sit and like read. I read a little bit last night. I read like a page literally today, and I've just been so addicted to my phone. I think today I am just going to play a little bit of some video games before I jump back into When the Moon Hatched. But again, I'm actually really, really enjoying it. I'm about 25% in. I think I can finish it by the end of this week, and I think I might just do. Hey guys, quick little update. I read a little bit of When the Moon Hatched last night. I'm about 37% in, which is amazing. I'm actually really, really enjoying the book. I was actually making a matcha. I have a matcha here, and then my cat was meowing like crazy. She's literally still watching the couch. There was actually a lizard there. So I will post the picture here somewhere and I'll show you. I took a picture after it was captured in the Tupperware with a lid on. It was low-key really crazy, but it's safe. I took it outside, no worries. So, yeah, she's still looking for it, and I think that's so funny that she's like still inspecting it. But she was a champ. She really helped me catch it and stuff. But yeah, that was a delightful afternoon. So I just did my classes this morning and I am actually getting ready to read the book. I am not sure what my bangs are doing. I need to get them recut. I don't know. I'm not happy with my bangs. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. It's a little bit on the slower side, but it like fits so well for this book. So like rather than like jumping into the romantasy right away, we have some world building and we have like some getting to know our characters more and stuff. And I just am really enjoying it. Currently it's sitting for me at a 4 star. I'm almost done with like the 200 pages, so I'm about to reach like page 300. And that is all from a span of an evening. If that doesn't tell you something, yeah. So I think I'm actually really enjoying this book. Like, I don't know. When I'm reading it, I'm kind of like, what is going on? Like, I don't know if I like it. And then I look at the pages and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm almost like I'm getting a good dent into this book. So I'm quite excited. I kind of want to finish it by tomorrow, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. Maybe Friday. I've been kind of lacking on the vlogging. I'm so sorry, guys. I just had a really hectic weekend and stuff was going on. And my second round of classes started. So I'm just trying to get comfortable with that and just trying to like get into momentum again. So yeah, and plus, When the Moon Hatched is a chunky book. It's about 600 pages, 600, almost 700 pages. So even if I like take my time with it, I just don't want to rush through it. I think it's not one of those books where you rush through it. But yes, I'm loving it so far. I love how the romance is slow burning in that it's more fantasy than romantasy. Like the romance is definitely not the priority, it's the fantasy. And I love the world. The world is so intricate and it just like I just want to know more. Like that's how invested I am. And honestly, I can't really say too much about it cuz I'm still kind of questioning what's going on. But basically, our main character, she basically gets captured in a way and then she basically gets saved by someone. I'm not going to spoil who. She gets saved by someone, and that's kind of like where I left off. So who knows what will happen. And yeah, so that's it for the update. I'll update you guys more when I actually have read a little bit more. But so far, that's what today entailed. So yeah. Hey guys, so I actually finished When the Moon Hatched off camera last night. I was just like not in the mood to film. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to be with myself and just finish this book. I have to say, I am obsessed with this book. I love this book so much. I basically rated it. Well, on Goodreads, you can only do 5 stars, but in my mind, this is a 6 star book. This is a god tier book for me. I think for me, I actually gravitate more to high fantasy. So for me, this was my cup of coffee. And honestly, this world was amazing. I just loved this book so much. Like, I literally, like, when I finished it, I sat there and I was like clutching it into like my chest, and I was like, I just read the most amazing book ever. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I was so intimidated by it that I was scared I wasn't gonna like it, but I loved it. Like, I loved it. Like, it's worth every single page. That's how I feel about this book. Like, I loved this book. I love Rave. I love her main character so much. She's such a complex character, and I love that. I love complexity in characters. Is like so complex, and I love that her character carries such complexity. She is a type of person who's like, I have failed something, I will try again type thing. And I love that about characters. She kind of reminded me a little bit of Aelin from Throne of Glass, but they're completely different. So I love that about this book. I'm like clutching it because I love this book so much. I can't even like hold it. Like, I can't even like show you the cover to you guys because I just love it so much. I also really liked our male main character, which is Khan Vagar. I actually really liked him. His yearning deserves a medal. Like, his yearning is like top tier for me. Honestly, towards the end of the book, the yearning came a little bit too much for me, but I totally understand where his character is coming from. So I totally understand his yearning. I totally understand his perspective and stuff. I just really loved this world. This world was just so beautiful. I know there's a glossary in front of this, and I know a lot of people are intimidated by the glossary. You should not be intimidated by the glossary. The glossary is there to help you. Okay? I actually did where like I read the whole glossary and then I would flip back as I was reading the book. I honestly, I still had an incredible journey with this book, and I'm so happy that I did that. It was amazing. I love this book so much. The world building is beautiful. The way that they send messages is just so cute. It's a little like origami, like lark, and they're called like parchment larks. I don't think this is a spoiler because it's literally in the glossary, but I love that so much. I thought that was so cute, and they like so it's like it, and then they like unfold it to see the message. It was just so cute, and then when they fold it to like send a message, what the final fold is like, that's how it flies off and stuff. I don't know. That just reminded me of the otters from Crescent City, the otter messengers from Crescent City. And I just love how like authors like these create like unique little things that I just love. I love that so much. I love that little aspect of this story. I also loved how there wasn't like 40 different dragons I had to follow. There's only really 3 dragon breeds in this whole book, and I liked that about it. Really, it really did not overwhelm me at all. I love dragons, so me freaking out over dragons is a very common occurrence for me. Uh, but yeah, so I really want a moon plume, which is this pretty dragon right here. I really want one. If someone can get me a moon plume, I would really appreciate it. I love like celestial, like beautiful dragons. Like, those are my favorite. So honestly, yes, everyone should read this book. I mean, it is high fantasy, so please be aware if you are thinking of reading this book. Please do not expect a heavy romantasy. It is not a heavy romantasy. It is more leaning towards the high fantasy side, and the romance is basically a subplot. So just keeping that in mind, because I feel like a lot of people expect a romantasy going into this book, but it's not. It's more heavier on the high fantasy, hence why there's a glossary and stuff. But if you guys kind of want like a description of how I would describe this book, imagine House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, and Throne of Glass just had a child. This is when the moon hatched. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this book a lot. I actually do have the second book, so I'll probably read that in September. I do want to get to my August TBR. I definitely want to read romance before I jump into the next book. But I really loved this book. Everyone should read it. But again, my only disclaimer is that please be aware that this is a high fantasy and not so much a romantasy. I feel like now everyone is marketing female authors who write fantasy as romantasy, and that's not the case. Some authors just write fantasy, like epic fantasy, and we should know when to distinguish if it's romantasy or just high fantasy. And I feel like that's just a problem that I notice is happening a lot on the internet today. But anyways, I'm rambling. I just wanted to say that this was an incredible experience. I'm actually so glad I did a reading vlog on this book. I kind of wished I updated you guys more. This reading vlog is almost like a week and a half, which honestly I've just gotten so busy, which is totally okay. Um, busyness should be this is a hobby for me. So I wanted to just get my busyness out of the way and then just focus on finishing the book. But I'm so glad like I'm clutching it. That's how obsessed like I love this book so much. I can't even describe like I just want to hold it. That's how much I love this book. Like I just want to hold it and that's it. Like that's how much I love this book. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling now. So, with that being said, we're officially done with the When the Moon Hatched reading vlog, which I'm so sad. I actually am planning on doing the Ballad of Fallen Dragons reading vlog just because I love this book so much, and why not give the same respect to the second book? So I might do that. So, yes. So I'm actually so happy that you guys are here, that you guys honestly followed me reading When the Moon Hatched. I'm so excited that I actually found a god tier book, like god tier. Like this if people are like, should I read When the Moon Hatched? I'll be like, girl, yes, get on it. And so yeah, thank you so much. Like I'm so happy you guys like I took you guys on this adventure. And I just wanted to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you in the next video. If you made it